Imagine walking into a store, planning to buy just one thing. Maybe a pair of shoes, maybe a jacket, maybe something simple like headphones. Then suddenly you see a big red sign. 50% off, today only. Your brain instantly lights up. You feel like you've just discovered an opportunity, a deal, almost like free money. So instead of buying one item, you buy three. You walk out of the store feeling proud. You tell yourself, I saved so much money today. But here's the strange part. You didn't save money. You spent more than you planned. And this happens to millions of people every single day. Because the biggest spending trigger in the world isn't luxury. It isn't status. It isn't even advertising. It's something much simpler. Sales. And the truth is, the word sale might be one of the most powerful psychological tricks ever created. Most people believe something very simple about sales. They believe that when something is on sale, they are saving money. It feels logical. If a jacket costs $100 and it's now $50, then you just saved $50, right? But here's the hidden question almost nobody asks. Did you actually need the jacket? Because if you didn't save $50, you spent $50. This is the psychological trap. Sales don't just reduce prices, they change how your brain thinks about spending. Instead of asking, do I need this? Your brain starts asking, is this a good deal? And that small change in thinking is what makes people spend more money. To understand why sales are so powerful, we need to understand something called price anchoring. Here's how it works. Imagine you see a watch. The original price says $300, but underneath it, there's another price, $120, limited time offer. Suddenly, your brain compares two numbers, $300 versus $120. Your brain thinks, wow, I'm saving $180. But something interesting happens here. The $300 price becomes the anchor. It becomes the reference point in your mind. So now $120 feels cheap, even if the watch was only ever worth $120. Stores use this trick everywhere. Clothing stores, online shops, Black Friday deals, even restaurants. Because once your brain sees a high anchor price, every lower price feels like a bargain. And bargains feel good, really good. There's also something happening inside your brain. Every time you think you're getting a deal, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is the same chemical connected to winning games, social media likes, gambling, rewards. Your brain literally feels pleasure when it believes it found a deal. That's why finding something on sale feels exciting. You feel smart, you feel lucky, you feel like you beat the system. But in reality, the system designed that feeling. Stores know exactly how powerful this reaction is, so they design their entire pricing strategy around it. Here's something many people don't realize. A lot of discounts aren't actually discounts. Before a big sale event like Black Friday, many stores quietly raise prices. Then they mark them down again during the sale. So a product might look like this. Original price, $200. Sale price, $120. But in reality, the normal price might have always been around $120. The sale isn't saving you money. It's just changing your perception. Because once your brain sees that higher price, everything else looks cheaper. Sales don't just make you buy things, they make you buy more things. Think about offers like buy one, get one free. Buy two, get 30% off. Spend $100, get free shipping. These deals trigger something called loss aversion. Loss aversion means people hate missing out more than they enjoy gaining something. So when you see buy two, get 30% off, your brain doesn't think, I only need one. Instead, it thinks,
If I don't buy two, I'm losing the discount. And suddenly, you're buying more than you ever planned, not because you needed it, but because you didn't want to miss the deal. Another powerful trick is urgency. You've probably seen messages like, "Sale ends tonight," "Only two left," or "Flash sale, 24 hours." These create pressure, and pressure shuts down rational thinking. Instead of calmly asking, "Do I really need this?" your brain goes into decision panic mode. You start thinking, "What if I miss this opportunity?" And once that thought appears, people buy faster, even if they don't fully understand what they're buying. This is why countdown timers exist on so many websites. They are not there to help you. They are there to speed up your decision. Sales also trigger something deeper. They slowly expand your lifestyle. Here's how it happens. You buy something because it's on sale. Maybe clothes, maybe gadgets, maybe furniture. Over time, these purchases become part of your normal life. Now you need more space, more upgrades, more replacements, more accessories, and slowly your spending grows. This is called lifestyle inflation, and sales are one of the biggest drivers of it, because every purchase feels justified. You didn't overspend, you got a deal. And the real secret about sales isn't about prices, it's about attention. Sales redirect your attention away from the most important question, "Do I need this?" and replace it with a different question, "Is this cheap?" But cheap things can still make you poor, because wealth is not built by getting good deals. Wealth is built by spending less than you earn and investing the difference. Every unnecessary purchase, even discounted ones, delays that process. A $50 unnecessary purchase today might not feel like much, but if that same $50 was invested every month for 20 years, it could grow into thousands of dollars. So the real cost of small purchases isn't the price, it's the future value you give up. And that's the hidden cost of sales. So, how do you protect yourself from this trick? You don't need to avoid sales completely. You just need to change the question you ask. Instead of asking, "Is this a good deal?" ask this instead, "Would I buy this if it was full price?" If the answer is no, then the sale is controlling your decision. Another simple rule is this: never buy something just because it's discounted. Only buy things that were already on your list. Sales should reduce the cost of things you plan to buy anyway, not create new spending. And finally, remember this: every dollar you don't spend is a dollar that can work for you, through saving, through investing, through compound growth. And those dollars are far more powerful than any discount. Sales are everywhere. Online stores, shopping malls, apps, even grocery stores. They are designed to feel exciting. They are designed to feel smart. But once you understand the psychology behind them, you start seeing them differently. You realize that the real financial advantage isn't finding more deals, it's needing fewer things. Because the people who quietly build wealth aren't the ones chasing discounts. They're the ones who understand the difference between saving money and spending less. And that small difference can completely change your financial future.